Hey guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about our feet, specifically plantar fasciitis. And if you're not sure what that is, I'm going to teach you a little bit today about what it is, how we get it, how we can avoid it, and how to feel better. So first of all, what is plantar fasciitis? Well, on the bottom of our foot, we've got this thick band of tissue. It's a ligament. It connects from our heel to our toes, and it's kind of bow-shaped. And sometimes we get little tears there and they become inflamed and it becomes really uncomfortable. So if you have had it, I promise you know it because it's super painful, especially when you wake up in the morning or if you've been seated for a while and you stand up and it's just like this radiating horrible pain, right? And you want to get rid of it as quickly as you can. If you ignore it, it will become chronic. And then you're going to end up having knee, hip, and back problems. So let's not go down that road. Let's see what we can do to fix it. First of all, and we're going to stretch a little bit while I'm going to continue to talk. One of the easiest things to do, and this is daily stuff, you guys, is to find a little platform, a book, a little ledge, a little curb, and you're going to lower and stretch, and then lower and stretch. You want to stretch out the calves as well as your arches. Now, what are some of the factors about why we get plantar fasciitis? Well, I hate to say it, but age is one of them, all right? Just age. The types of exercise we do. Are you doing a lot of high-impact exercises? Maybe overuse. Maybe you're running every single day. That could be it. Your foot mechanics, just the way your feet are made up. Do you have flat feet? Do you have bunions? Do you have other foot issues that might cause that? Also, if you have an occupation where you're on your feet a lot, I'm on my feet a lot and I'm barefoot. So that can be a problem. We need to have supportive shoes, sometimes, but not all the time. We need to work our feet like we are right now. We need to stretch and strengthen them. I am going to post at the bottom of this some ideas and some orthotics that you can get. Don't go spend a lot of money, you guys. Not necessary. I'm going to give you about 5 choices of orthotics that will be totally helpful for you during the day. Stretching and strengthening. Are you doing this with me? You got to do this, you guys, at least a minute. Stretching and strengthening. You know, our feet take on a tremendous amount of stress every day. And we really need to take care of them. People don't come into me and say, hey, I really want to work my feet out. But they're super important. Okay, so that's one thing that we can do. Next thing we can do is to grab a little towel like this, and you can do this seated or standing. Throw it down on the ground, put your heel on the ground, and then take your toes, spread them wide, and just grab and squeeze. And you're gonna pull this little towel towards you. Pull it in and squeeze, and pull it in and squeeze. And then step back and do it some more, making sure that you do both feet, because you're just getting those toes to spread wide, pull in, so we're stretching and we're strengthening. We're doing both. You know when you go get a pedicure and they put those little rubber things between your toes? If you're sitting around watching your Netflix, put those in between your toes to keep them spread out. Okay, that's the second thing that you can do. Make sure you do both sides. Here's another one, guys. And I would do this laying down, but I don't want to lay down on the hard tile. So what you could do, you could stand up to, is you take a little strap, you place it right at the ball of your foot, like where your foot attaches to your toes, and you push and you point. And you pull back and you stretch and you push forward and you point. So again, I'm getting all this beautiful stretch in my calf and my arch. I'm strengthening my ankle. So I'm kind of just doing a little tug of war with myself, right? So use a strap that's firm, not a stretchy, bendy strap. It's just a nice little canvas strap. You can get these anywhere. They're amazing. So there we go, right? You got this. You can do this flat on your back, or you can do this standing as I am. All right, that's your third exercise to do. And then, last but not least, we've got a little lacrosse ball. Now, the reason I love the lacrosse balls is because they're the right size, okay? Tennis balls are a little bit too big and a little bit too soft, and golf balls are a little bit too small and a little bit too hard. So, this is the perfect size, and it's just firm enough, all right? So here we go. We're gonna start out with that ball on the floor, and start with your heel down, and then as you roll forward, lift the heel and put as much pressure as you can. It might hurt a little bit. Hold on to something if you don't feel like you have your balance, but this is a good balance practice too. So I'm putting as much weight as I possibly can, and I'm rolling up and down. You could go in circles, you could go side to side, but really, really apply that pressure. If you tend to have a lot of your pain right in your heel, which is often where people feel it, go ahead and shift your weight forward so that your toes are on the floor, and then come up and put as much weight on as you can. Even see if you can lift up that back foot. You guys, I have had plantar fasciitis, and it is so painful. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody, but I hope these things helped. And I'm gonna do an entire class now in the studio, a 30-minute foot class. So go to sarahpiper.com. First week is free. I've got tons of classes up there, a whole library of different classes that you can do. And today we are focusing on feet. So take care of yourself, you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.